everyone, Kyle here, back again. It's Saturday. That means weekly purchases, our favorite time of the week. The time of the week we decide and we find out, what did we find in the stores? What did the Amazon Prime people give us? What did the mailman bring? What did the DHL guy bring? What did I get this week? And this week was going to be a slow week. I always say it. Ended up exploding on me at the last minute. So, hey, a lot of stuff to go through this week. A lot of good news this week. Just a lot of stuff to go through in this video this week. So bear with me. We'll get through it all. I'll show you what we got as we usually do, and we'll go from there. Hopefully you guys watched last week's weekly purchases video. Really cool video with the John Cena introduction. Hopefully you didn't miss that. If you did miss it, go back a week. Look at the video from last Saturday. Check out John Cena introducing the show. We keep growing. We're on the march to 3,000 subscribers. It's coming up quick. We got about 800 to go. We just hit 2,000. We'll have some cool giveaways, maybe even before then, but we'll definitely have a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Tell a friend, have them subscribe. Let's do whatever we can. We'll keep growing the channel. And we'll keep growing the giveaways, that's for sure. So welcome all you new subscribers. This is the first time checking it out. I'm obviously Kyle. This is Weekly Purchases, and we're going to get rolling into some news at the beginning like we always do. This week, though, on the channel, too, we did a lot of reviews. Marvel Legends Apocalypse, Marvel Legends War Machine. We had the new Neca King Kong. Of course, Jakks Classic Superstars. Weekly video on Jakks Classic Superstars as we go through the entire line. Definitely recommend those videos for sure. I also did a little surprise unboxing from Mattel this week. Some make good figures, and we'll get to that in weekly purchases as well. So, like I said, a lot of things coming through this week, but let's get into some news. We got a lot of action figure news this week, stuff that I'm interested in, stuff that you'll see in future weekly purchases videos, that is for sure. First thing is, as of yesterday, on Friday, I got shipping notification on the ThunderCats Super 7 Series 1. About a year and a half they have had my money, so I'm very excited to get these. However, some early reviews I've seen, and you'll see a review of mine probably next week sometime, maybe, I don't know, a week and a half from now. A lot of quality control issues, really making me kind of sad and disappointed as we've been waiting, closer to 2 years than 1 year for these figures. So we'll see where that goes. More to come. Should hopefully see weekly purchases next week, the new Thundercat figures, that is for sure, because I got my shipping notification. So, good there. September 25th, September 26th, coming sooner than you'd think. We're going to have HasbroCon, Hasbro Pulse, HasbroCon, whatever you want to call it. They're going to have a 2-day kind of showing off lines. Obviously, you guys know Hasbro. They do Marvel Legends, Power Rangers, Transformers, all kinds of stuff, including GI Joe, my favorite. We're going to see HasbroCon. They're going to announce all those exclusives we saw at San Diego Comic-Con. We all expecting that's the time where we can pre-order the Cobra Commander, the Hellfire Club from Marvel Legends. What else was there? There was Transformers stuff shown, the new Power Ranger exclusive, the new Star Wars exclusive. You'll be able to order all those then. So hopefully everything goes through really well. Hopefully no issues with that. Hopefully I can get at least 2 Cobra Commanders. I'm loose and out of box for my GI Joe set, so I gotta have those. So mark your calendars, the 25th, 26th. I'm sure we'll talk about that after it's all over. We also saw this week some leaked lineups for GI Joe. Speaking of GI Joe, Series 3, question mark, could it be? First rumor I saw out there was Lady J, Zartan, another Cobra Trooper Anxiety is sweeping the nation. Those Target exclusive ones people are flipping out about. Great figure, but not everybody's been able to get them, but it sounds like they're going to do a make good with another Cobra Trooper in the line. And then, of course, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes from the movie release. So that's a pretty heavy hitter set, but then I heard later in the week that might have been changed because the movie's been delayed till about a year from now. So that Snake Eyes Storm Shadow might be bumped later into 2021. And then I heard a new lineup of Barbecue, a G.I. Joe classic, Major Blood, Lady J, and then my favorite G.I. Joe character of all time, Flint. I'm very hopeful Flint makes his first appearance in the line. I gotta have that Flint. That is a must-have for me. Then this week, thanks to Ringside Collectibles, we saw a lot of new Mattel prototypes, or not even prototypes, stuff that's coming out very soon. Some really heavy hitter figures I'm really excited for, even more excited for than I was. First off, some basics. Mia Yim, And then we got a new Edge, and then a throwback Edge as the chase in the basics. Always cool to get a new figure in the basics line. So we get Mia Yim. I don't think we're getting an elite of her anytime soon. I might be wrong. But really cool to get a first time in the line. And that's kind of what we've been seeing from Mattel, doing a lot of first time in the lines in the basic form, getting an elite down the road. So that's coming. But then really exciting, Ultimate Editions. The Rock, we saw more pictures of the Rock Ultimate Edition, which is an Amazon.com exclusive. A very good looking Rock. I think it looks even better than it did before, if that's possible. And the same token, the Charlotte figure. We're going to get a Charlotte Ultimate Edition. That will be a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. And that is another heavy hitter. That is a really good Charlotte. If you remember back to Charlotte, I don't even know what line it was, like 51, Elite 51, 52, 58. Now, somewhere in the 50s, I think, we got a Charlotte Elite. That thing's still peg warm some areas now. But this Ultimate Edition Charlotte is really nice. They finally got her head scan right. Looks just like her. The robe is awesome. That is a sweet figure. Like I said, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. And then speaking of Ringside Collectibles exclusive, holy cow, this week they announced Walter, the NXT champion with belt and robe. Ringside.com exclusive. That is a must-have figure for me. I don't get super excited about a lot of the newer wrestlers, as a lot of you guys know. Some people say, oh, you just like the old school guys. Well, hey, I'm old school, so I do like the old school guys, the guys I grew up with. I do like some of the current guys, Aleister Black, Matt Riddle, and Walter. I'm a big Walter fan. I saw him live in person in town here on the Indies a few years ago. I love the hard-hitting style, the Timothy Thatcher type style. That is my kind of wrestling, almost the Pancrase hybrid wrestling style. That's what I like to see, old school, all Japan, and Walter fits that mix perfectly. I cannot wait to get this figure. I might even buy two and keep one in the box. I don't know, but I just think that is a cool exclusive. Maybe it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me in my collection. It is a must-have. And then we also saw this week... for sale on Ringside Collectibles, as well as Big Bad Toy Store. You guys got to make the decision where you want to order from. I'm not being sponsored by any, so I'll give you my thoughts of how that really works. But Super 7 is going to have the Matt Cardona and Brian Myers major pod figures, I guess you'd call them. I don't know, they're in their ring gear and everything else. Made by Super 7. Traditional Super 7 rules apply. Pre-order right now. You got 30 days to pre-order. Then it's stopped forever. And they will be selling, they come out a year from now. August 2021, typical Super 7, just like the King Diamond, the ThunderCats. I would say expect delays. If I'm Super 7, they're hoping August. I would tell the people, hey, they're coming out October 2021. And guess what? They came in on August. You surprise everybody. You don't get people's hopes up. Because as we've seen with Super 7, a lot of delays always. Don't overcommit and don't overcommit and underdeliver. Push the date out and then surprise us with, hey, they're in a month early, they're in 2 months early. I think that would go a long way for a lot of buyers of Super 7 products, like the ThunderCat issue I'm dealing with right now. So that's it. But if you order from Ringside, you order from Super 7 these figures, they have your money for a full year. Are you cool with $100 being tied up and just waiting for a year? The alternative is go to Big Bad Toy Store. It's another e-commerce toy shop out there. I've been buying from them for like 20 years, I think it's been. Probably just as long as Ringside Collectibles, both places. But Big Bad Toy Store, you don't get charged until the item ships. You get $4, I think, to ship the items. It's really a good deal. I don't like people sitting on my money for a year. I want it, take it out when it ships to me. Then I'll be cool with it. But I see some people out there, hey, I got the money now. I want to be booked. Pick your poison. I think if you order through Ringside, you might save, $6-7. It's cheaper in the long run, but, do you want them sitting on your money? That's a question you got to ask yourself, but the figures look really cool. Hopefully they come out really good. The ThunderCats, we've seen some issues. We've seen some issues in the past with Super 7 rushing some stuff, which seems crazy, but we've seen it. Hopefully no issues with these. I am definitely picking these both up. They are must-haves if you ask me. Don't sleep on them, that's for sure. You got 30 days to order. After that, you're out of luck. Jumping over to Star Wars, we saw some new Star Wars stuff. It sounds like they're going to re-release the Gamorrean Guard, General Grievous, a few other ones, which I'm okay with. I normally hate re-releases, but it's good on my wallet. I don't have to buy people I already have. I don't need 2 Gamorrean guards. I don't need 2 General Grievuses. But a lot of people missed out on those back in the day. Now is their chance. Unless there's something really, really crazy, I get to skip that. And it's nice to have the wallet have a break. Especially as you guys know, Star Wars isn't my main priority, my main focus. So I'm okay. I got to refigure my Star Wars. And I want just all the heavy hitters, or at least one of each guy, or one of each costume, which ends up being everything. But you know what I mean. So we got that coming soon. This week, we'll get more into it in weekly purchases, but the Galaxy's Edge figures released at Target exclusive. What a crazy time that was. Sunday morning, they were a Sunday morning exclusive. I happened to be up. I'm up early. And I said, hey, Target down the street, you know what? I'm going to go pick up some of those figures. I really wanted that Hondo figure. That was the one that appealed to me the most. I went there. I walked in the store 20 minutes in, and I walked to the toy aisle. I don't see this very often these days. There's like 4 guys standing there, all on this Target lady, employee, all surrounded her. And I see these people all have Star Wars shirts on. One guy had a Droid shirt on. One guy had a BB-8 shirt on. Another guy with an Empire Strikes Back shirt on. I just immediately turned around. I said, this ain't my scene. I love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but I'm not wearing Star Wars shirts out in public, especially for a grand opening, grand release of figures. That's just another nerd level beyond me, I think. But I figured, hey, there's not going to be anything there. Those guys are going to pick up everything, and I'm going to be left crumbs if that. Well, I went to grab some dog treats for my dog, our old boy Lemmy. You know, he goes through those bones. He's got to chew those things. Grabbed some of those and walked back around the toys, and those guys were all leaving with shrunken shoulders down because they didn't give them anything. They said, oh, we don't get any of the Galaxy's Edge toys. I'm sure they were back there. They didn't get any. I wasn't going to talk to the Target lady because I'm sure she was sick of those 4 guys. But then anyways, later in the week, I went back to that Target and I found some, and you'll see them in weekly purchases shortly. But crazy times in the Star Wars world. Passionate fans, that's for sure. I'm just not sure if I'm quite that passionate about my Star Wars figures. But that's just me. So there you go. And then this week, we saw something cool, but I got pretty hot about it. I'm still pretty hot about it. Marvel Legends announced a new Doctor Doom figure. Hey, cool, Doctor Doom. We just had Doctor Doom 5-6 months ago, and they are basically re-releasing the same figure with some new book accessories and stuff like that, and a little bit of a cloth cowl type thing. I don't know what you call it. Not really a lot of skin on the bones there for me, but they're releasing it in the throwback Fantastic Four figure packaging from the 1990s, which I loved. Oh my gosh. Gets me pretty hot, though, because we don't need another Doctor Doom that quick, or at least a repaint, basically, of the same Doctor Doom that quick. I'm all for that throwback Fantastic Four line. Give us something different. Give me a Thing in trench coat. Give me a Dragon Man. Give me a Terrax. Give me Gorgon. Give me some Inhumans. Give me something different in that line. Not a straight Doctor Doom re-release. Heck, any Fantastic Four member was some kind of difference. But this Doctor Doom, there's not enough skin on the bones for me. I put my foot down. This is probably the only thing Marvel Legends I haven't bought in the last couple of years. We'll see, though. Something tells me I'll see it on the shelf, and I'll get it and end up picking it up. But as of right now, I'm pretty hot about it. I wish they wouldn't do that. It feels like just a total cash grab to their fans out there, and it's just kind of disappointing. I mean, come on. Do a little bit more. Give us a little more skin in the game. Really interesting. They only are showing 1. So we'll see if there's going to be more to that line continue. I hope they do. I hope they continue. We need some of those guys, Mole Man, a few other ones that need an update or a new figure or something. So we'll wait and see there. But as of right now, Judge Gary Busey just came in with his decision, and he said it's a no-buy for old Kyle. So we'll see where that goes in the future. Also, Neca showing this week. I love the Neca Gremlin line. I've done some unboxing videos. It's kind of a little small sub-line, but hey, it's growing for me. They are finding every different NECA figure of Gremlins they can do, and this one's no different. Back to school Gremlin. I think it looks really cool. It's from some kind of an ad I think they had at one time. They are really scraping the bottom of the barrel with the Gremlins, getting every kind of look possible out there, but you know, people like me, we eat that up. I love the Gremlins movie. It's the first movie I remember seeing as a kid. Very cool. I will be picking that bad boy up. That is for sure. And then, we don't talk a lot of heavy metal figures. Every once in a while, there's not a lot that are released. King Diamond, pre-order descended for that a couple of weeks ago. But we did see Knucklebones. Knucklebones rock music, heavy metal statues. I do collect those. I have all the Motorhead-related ones. The Dio, What else I got? Ghost, Megadeth, Judas Priest. I had the Slayer ones, and I ended up flipping those and selling them. I couldn't turn down what they were going for. But I love their statues. They're really cool. They just announced this week Metallica statues. So that is huge. They truly are, whether you like them or not. Metallica is the biggest heavy metal band of all time. I kind of say Iron Maiden's probably the biggest all time. But really, you look at dollars and ticket sales and sales numbers and record sales, it's Metallica. There's no doubting Metallica's the biggest metal band of all time. Anyways, they are releasing knucklebone statues of them for Robert Trujillo, not Cliff Burton or Jason Newsted. Unfortunately, as that's my Metallica, those two guys. But it's a current Metallica statue, so it's a pass for me. If it was the early Kill 'Em All era, or even up to And Justice for All era, I'd probably be all in on these statues. But modern day Metallica, I don't mind it. I actually like the last couple albums a lot, really. I just don't want current day Metallica statues. They're about $150 a piece. You buy all four through the website. You do save shipping, and I think you get a discount for buying them all. So check those out. Knucklebones has some really cool heavy metal statues. If that is your thing, that's for sure. And then we're gonna close it with a little turtle anxiety. We thought it was a thing of the past. Nope, it's not over yet. There's more turtle anxiety to be had, but not as bad this time. So Neca announced this week on their site, necastore.com or whatever it is. Search it if you want to go there. They're releasing a movie turtle accessories pack with a TV, turtle wax, the 4 baby turtles, a street sign, just total accessories. It's a $50 price point for that accessory pack. Pretty expensive, but a lot of cool stuff in there. And our old pal Waylon Jennings, we'll mention him now, he brought up the point, really need an extra turtle set to display these extra turtle accessories with. And you know what? He's right. I didn't even think about that. I think this means I need to buy an extra of the 4 movie turtles and put them in these costumes with these accessories and have these separate to my other one. I didn't think of that, but old Waylon Jennings always looking for me a way to spend some money, and for him to spend some money too, apparently. But speaking of that, so turtle anxiety there. And then also they announced this week, really cool, is the cartoon NECA street scene diorama that is being released. Pre-order now. So you have yesterday, Friday, through the following Friday to pre-order these things on the NECA web store, and then they're gone forever, they say. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. They will not be sold in stores, only online. But this NECA street scene diorama, very similar to the other diorama. If you go back in the day, my early reviews, I did the original NECA street scene diorama. It is up, search for it in my YouTube videos. But it's just like that, but it's repainted and branded with cartoon with some extra accessories. A really, really cool piece. $150 for that thing, though. It's heavy hitter price, and the accessories pack's $50, like I said. The worst part about it is NECA online, it's $72 shipped for that accessories piece. It's $22 to ship that box of accessories. And then it's like an extra $25 to ship that diorama. So you think you're into it for, $200, you're in for like $250. That's a lot. They got to figure out better shipping practices than that. It's really turning a lot of people off. There's so much good about the NECA Ninja Turtles, but there's so much problems finding them, problems with scalpers, problems with shipping, problems with the pre-orders and the bots getting taken up. You could write a book on turtle anxiety. One of these days, maybe I'll make a t-shirt out there and make a turtle anxiety t-shirt. We can all wear it with pride and cry together. But there it is. I think I'll probably buy both those. But I like to wait till the last minute. Say, I'm going to really mull it over if I'm going to do this or not. Do I need another diorama piece? I already got a plan for my Ninja Turtles collection. I was going to talk about it this week. I'll probably save it for next week's video. But I had a plan for my Ninja Turtle collection, and this doesn't really fit in there. But at the same time, I think this is a one-and-done chance to buy this. I might want it down the road, so I'll probably buy it. Worst case scenario, you can always sell it on eBay. I'm sure, a year from now, it'll probably be $300 people will be wanting it. So there is that part. I'd say if you're on the fence, probably pull the trigger. You can figure it out later when the cards come in. That's my recommendation to you. So then finally in this week, before we get into the weekly purchases, album of the week, and something that's kind of sad. We've had a lot of people dying the last few weeks, and I don't know what it was. There's a band called Huntress. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Huntress. I love heavy metal. I love all kinds of heavy metal, but one thing I really don't like in heavy metal is the female vocals. I don't like female singers for some reason in my heavy metal. Nothing against females. I love them, but not singing heavy metal, except for Jill Janis of Huntress. If you've never checked out Huntress, they have 3 albums. Check them out. One of my favorite newer bands in the last 10, 15 years. If you like Halford, King Diamond, that kind of singing, operatically trained singer, just absolutely amazing albums. Some of the best metal you'll ever hear. The sad thing is Jill killed herself, had suicide a few years back, which is really sad. I met Jill a lot over the years, different meet and greets, the Motorhead cruise she was on, and on the boat hanging out with everybody that I was there for. Saw her open up for Amon Amarth a couple times, Mayhem Fest, just talked to her a lot of times over the years. Really sad, suicide, never good, never the option, but unfortunately we lost her and we lost the songs, and I haven't been able to listen to Huntress for the last couple of years because of that. But somehow this week I stumbled on a YouTube video and I went down that rabbit hole and I listened to all 3 of their albums. And man, they hold up to this day. I strongly recommend you check them out. Some of you die-hard metal guys probably have. Some of you guys haven't, and I think a lot of people would enjoy some Huntress. So check them out when you get the chance. And that is it. It's a long-winded news segment this week. A lot of stuff coming out. A lot of bad news for our wallets. But a lot of good stuff to come, that's for sure. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into the weekly purchases. Alright guys, let's get into the weekly purchases this week. Like I said earlier, I thought it was going to be a slower week this week, but boy was I ever wrong. A lot of stuff came through the door. Some things I pre-ordered came in earlier than expected. Found some things in the stores. Had some hot eBay deals I couldn't pass up. You know the drill and how it goes. But let's get into it. Let's show what came in this week. We'll start off with something pretty big. Something I had no plans to buy, but this popped up last Sunday and it was in my door by Tuesday, I want to say it was. It was a ridiculously fast turnaround time. It is the Edge heads. You guys know I got 4 of these, or 3 of these previously. Well, got one more, but this one personally autographed by Edge, Hawkins, and Ryder. So, very cool piece. Highspots.com was selling this last weekend. This is probably your only chance to ever get all 3 on one, or at least the easiest way to ever get all 3 on one. Also came with a certificate of authenticity where they're signing it right there. Thought this was a must-have. And for only $100 for this thing, seems kind of a lot, but that was $100 shipped. You think the figure's already $30, $40, whatever it was shipping from ringside normally. So for about $50, you're getting 3 autographs on here. I thought it was too cool of a piece to pass up, so I said, you know what? I'm picking it up, I'm buying it. So that's exactly what I did. So there's that, the Edge heads. Now it's time for the hottest garbage of the week. The maddest I've been on a package delivery in a long time. As you guys know, I'm trying to complete that Jakks Ruthless Aggression set. There's been a few things out there that have been tough to get, and this has been one of the hardest ones to find at a good price. Well, I finally found this one at a good price. $30-some or something like that. It was a screaming deal, but it comes in the mail to me in a bubble mailer. I'm looking to have this one mint. I don't want it opened. Here it is. The Kane, old school exclusive, limited edition with the burnt face. An awesome, awesome one. But look at this. Comes in the bubble mailer. There's pieces falling out of it. The bubble mailer, it was rainy for a couple of days. Looked like that bag sat out in the rain, apparently. UPS, the packaging just totally destroyed when it came. This is all wet. The whole backing of the card is wet. Everything is just ruined. This was supposed to be mint and packaged. Don't ship your figures in a bubble mailer. If you're going to do it, ask the buyer. Say, hey, are you going to open this? Whatever. Can I ship it in a bubble mailer? See what they say. 9 times out of 10, they're going to say no. But very disappointed. Now I need to find another one of these. The seller said they were going to 100% reimburse me and let me keep this. So I hope that is the case. We'll see. I should know in a couple of days. eBay and their new payment systems and all that. But hopefully I get refunded, and this will be a Lucy. So I have a few of these limited edition Jakks. I'll do an unboxing video. I'll do them all at once, I guess. But talk about heartbreaking on that Kane. I've been after it for so long, and then my heart just sank when it came through the door. Another one, how about Legends of the Ring, 1 of 3,000. I believe this is, was this Shop TNA exclusive, I think? I believe this is Shop TNA. Yep, TNA Shop exclusive. AJ Styles, Legends of the Ring. We're doing the Jakks Classic Superstars videos. We're going week by week, line by line. I did think this week, hey, at the end of that video, this was the replacement line for the Jakks Classic Superstars. When Jakks jumped over to TNA from the WWE, they had a very, very short-lived Legends of the Ring line. Really only one set with some exclusives. I figure, hey, we'll do a nice video on all those. We'll kind of piggyback on the Classic Superstars line and put that in there. So I got this one at a really good price, actually, 1 of 3,000. A little different is this is Deluxe Aggression style compared to Ruthless Aggression, but packaging is the same, so I said, wow, why not? I'll count it. I used the Party 25 code at eBay this week. Got me a free $25 coupon, so that's what I bought with my free $25 coupon. If you're some of the OG original people on eBay, they sent you that coupon as a thank you for being with us for 25 years. That would be me, so I got that. Here's a really weird one. I was at Dollar General this week. I tried to put it in my figure hunting videos, but the music was so loud in there, it got copyright claim of, Whitney Houston or something, so I couldn't even show you guys the video. But trying to find these Army figures, these Marine Army figures, just for their weapons. So this was $5. This is the only one I could find. There's single carded ones that are $1. I'll have to keep looking for. I bought this. I'm going to throw the figure in the bike, basically in the garbage. But the weapons are really cool, and they scale perfectly with the GI Joe Classified series. So I said, for those weapons, it's worth it, and that's what I did. See you later. We'll open you later and see what all the fuss is about. Back to Jakks. Jakks Ruthless Aggression. No Way Out packaging. Jakks Swagger. Just a little bit of a variant on the singlet. Had to have it to complete the set, so I was after this one for a while. Finally came through the door. So got that off the list. Great. Speaking of Ruthless Aggression, here's a sleeper one you do not see. I believe 100% Canadian exclusive. I got this fairly cheap. Trish Stratus, Christian, and Chris Jericho. Have to count this. If you're going to get one of everybody, you got to get these little subtle repaints. And this Christian is very hard to find in the yellow tights. You don't see it ever come up for sale for loose. So I had to buy the whole box. Is what it is. Got that off the list. One step closer every single day to completing that collection. We'll get there before it's all said and done. How about something near and dear to my heart, my favorite band of all time, Motorhead. Got the new Super 7 reaction figure. Truth be told, I hate these reaction figures. They remind me of the old school Star Wars toys. I don't need these figures anymore. I don't like anything else in this line, but since it's Motorhead, I'm pretty much a Motorhead figure completist. I had to have this one. I have the other 3 versions. This is the bloody version. Unpunched edition as well. I love unpunched figures. That's how I prefer them if I'm going to have them mint on card. Had to keep up the line. Had to get the Motorhead one, so that'll add to the collection. Go back in the channel. I did a video showing the other 3 Motorhead figures. So nice to have the 4th one in the set. We'll see if there is a 5th one down the line. Keeping it with Jakks. How about Jakks Classic Superstars? Best of Classic Superstars. So long story short with these, I passed on these at the time. I said, I already have this Roddy Piper in the regular release. I don't need this best of. Well, times have changed. I've decided, hey, if I'm going to really be a completist, I better get these best of series, even though there's really no difference to the Piper we got originally. But this is the Roddy Piper best of Classic Superstars. And then, speaking of Classic Superstars, another one. It's a weird Classic Superstars week. Paul Bearer, Classic Superstars Series 9. We did this video maybe 2-3 weeks ago. We did Series 9, went through the whole lineup, talked about them, everything else. Well, I did make mention that Paul Bearer comes with a tie and a bow tie. Well, I had the tie edition. And I said, gosh, maybe I should get that bow tie one. Maybe I shouldn't. I really don't like those little variants like Bob Orton with Ace on his boot, stuff like that. But I saw this one for a really cheap price on eBay. I said, you know what? I'm buying it. So there's Paul Bearer in his bow tie. I definitely prefer the tie version to the bow tie version. But picked it up at a cheap cost, so I guess got that off my list. If it was ever on my list, I don't know. How about this one? So, well, no. Let's see. No, I'll do that different. I'll do that later. We'll get to it. But here's one. Here is my stunt double. A lot of people have told me over the years, this era of Big Show is my doppelganger. That I look just like Big Show from these days. There he is. Twin brother, maybe. Pretty close. He's just a little taller than me and weighs just a little bit more. But there it is, the Big Show. Why did I buy this old school Big Show basic? I only like basics if they're people that don't have elites or if it's something totally different gear-wise. Well, this Big Show, this is really the only representation of this time frame of Big Show for Mattel with this head sculpt. So I said, you know what? I got to pick this one up. And that's what I did. I will unbox it, and I'll put it with the rest of my Big Show collection, I guess you would say. But forgot about this one, saw it at a decent price, finally picked it up. So there it is, Big Show. Picked this up. I got this a few weeks ago in weekly purchases. I decided I needed another one. So the second Cobra Snake, the Raw 10 line. If you guys have been watching my figure hunting videos, I always show these. I always, mull it over. Is today the day I buy this? Well, this week was the day I bought the second Snake. I really want Cygor. You guys know I love King Kong and gorillas like that. I was an old school Spawn collector, comic book reader back in the day, and Cygor was in the Spawn line. So I will get that Cygor. How much longer can I play the long game? I don't know. It's $20. It's not that bad. I do know 6 months from now it'll probably go on clearance down to 10. Can I wait that long? Can I be that patient? We'll see if that's the case, but I really do want that Cygor figure. So I will get it one of these days. So here's what I was talking about earlier. I said we'll delay. We'll do it all together here. But remember back to Wednesday of this week, I did a little unboxing video from Mattel. They sent me 4 random figures. Mattel reached out. They saw my review of Elite 78 with all the issues. Well, I'm guessing they saw that. I don't know for sure. But they definitely saw my Greg the Hammer Valentine issues with the trunk problem. My 3 Edgehead figures that all had problems. They took my notice, went back and forth on DM. And they sent me 4 surprise figures. So if you guys watched my video Wednesday of this week, you saw Drake Maverick, R-Truth, Randy Orton, and Naomi regular edition. I was a little bit shocked, as you guys saw in the video. Usually when they've sent me replacement figures in the past, they say, hey, we're not guaranteeing who you get. You're going to get somebody from the warehouse, whatever. They went back like 3 or 4 sets last time. This time they actually gave figures of a current set, which I just unboxed. I did an unboxing video of Elite 78 a week ago. So it's kind of unfortunate. I wish I would have complained. I wouldn't have had to buy these. I would have got them for free. So now I got doubles of all 4 of these. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. I'll hang on to them. Maybe when we hit 3,000 subscribers, somewhere in there, maybe I'll give these away. Maybe I'll just do a giveaway. I don't know. But I'll keep these in my doubles pile, sell pile, giveaway pile down the road. So there it is. Really cool for Mattel to send these out, I guess, is nice. It's a nice thing. But for somebody like me, I already have these. You really didn't help me with anything, because I bought figures that didn't work, so now I got to buy those figures again. Then you send me these that I didn't really need. It's a good gesture, but doesn't answer everything we need and want to fix the problem. But then this week, so I get these figures in, I do the review, I find them. The very next time I go figure hunting, I said, well, I was hoping they would send me a replacement Chase Greg the Hammer Valentine. That's the hardest one. I didn't really hold my breath. I was pretty sure they wouldn't. And of course they did not. However, the first time I go figure hunting, after I decide now I got to find a new Chase Greg Valentine, what do I find? Greg the Hammer Valentine Chase at my local Target. They put up a brand new end cap. It seemed to be of all Target exclusives. Had the Target exclusive Marvel Legends, had some Funko exclusives, had all the Legends Wrestling set. It was like an exclusive set, or exclusive display, but it was back in the girl toys. If I wouldn't have went out of the store a different way than I normally go, just by chance, I wouldn't have stumbled across this whole display. So check out my figure hunting video. You'll check it out. You'll see it there. But I got this Greg the Hammer Valentine, so I'm very happy to get a replacement. That's cool, but we're going to do a live unboxing right now. We'll do it right now. We've already talked about this one before. But what are the odds I open this up and the hammer is off his tights again? I will lose my mind if that is the case. This hammer better be correct on the tights. If not, I will quit collecting forever. How about? Here it is. Packaging. The nice Legends logo in there. You guys seen it before, but hey, see you later. We'll see you later. I love this Valentine. I just don't like the legs. He's got the small, skinny legs that are really kind of annoying. Oh, and I see it already, so it's surprise. Surprise is over. There's the back, the hammer, looking like it should. I finally got my good hammer, my gym teacher hammer figure, so very happy it's correct, but I really shouldn't have had to find one of these and buy one of these again. But I'm very happy I did. So, hammer, we'll see you later. It's hammer time somewhere. One of these days, I'm going to make a t-shirt. I keep mulling it over. Do I want to make a see you later t-shirt? I don't know. I don't know if there's a market out there for that. I don't know if anybody would want to wear a see you later shirt, but we'll see. We'll see what comes in the future. It would be a cool shirt, hopefully, but more to come on that. But hey, Greg Valentine is back where he needs to be. All is well that ends well, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. Speaking of elites, This week I ran into, as you saw the video, Freddie Blassie exclusive. Found him at Wal-Mart. $15.97, heck of a deal these days. As you guys know, my Freddie Blassie was the COVID special Freddie Blassie, where he had his collar up over his face. 102 years old, he can't take any chances, that's for sure. But I didn't really need this Blassie figure, but I saw it, and you know how it is. When you see those store exclusives like that, you're like, oh, do I need this? What could I use this for? I don't know. But I said, I better just buy it. So I bought it. Maybe I'll give it away. Maybe I'll use it as a trade. Maybe I'll wait down the line. Maybe there'll be one of these store exclusives I can't find anywhere, and somebody will need this Blassie and they'll trade me. I don't know. But, you know, you see it, you say, I better buy this. Kind of like those chases. You just better buy it. I don't know. So I did. I picked it up, and it is what it is. More anxiety. You guys saw my GameStop story a couple weeks ago. Got Zeb of the Black Series Rebel series. The new packaging, very cool. I love it. I pre-ordered this whole set through GameStop. They totally messed it up. Lost my figures. Didn't call me. So now I'm trying to track all these down. I found this on eBay, actually cheaper than GameStop. I got really lucky. I don't know what GameStop is doing, but I got Zeb. He's a bigger figure, bigger than the traditional one, so he costs a little bit more than the traditional $20 price point. You know, I think he's like 30-something or right around 30, but got him off the list, so that's cool. And then I talked about earlier, figures coming earlier than expected. This is supposed to come November 4th, but the shipping got moved up. Marvel Legends Deluxe version of the Venom, Marvel's Toxin. So, you know, the symbiote characters, Carnage, Venom, Phage, there's a bunch of different ones. Poison. I was a big Carnage fan back in the day. Big Spider-Man Venom Carnage time frame. That was when I was really reading comics heavy. I had all those. I loved Carnage. I loved that whole symbiote saga. Had to have this one, even though it is a repaint basically of the monster Venom. But we'll do an unboxing of this one sooner than later. But a really, really cool figure, as you see on the back. A lot of cool detail for this. So, came early. I'm okay with that. I like it. It's nice when your figures come early. It's a nice little surprise. You get that Amazon notice. Hey, guess what's coming early? And, you know, it's supposed to be November 4th. So, speaking of November 4th, this was the same way. Marvel Legends, Hugh Jackman Wolverine. So very cool. Very similar to the Cable, as we saw. We opened up the Cable figure a couple weeks ago. New box style on this figure. A more expensive figure. It was $25, $30, something like that. Somewhere in that range. But the new Marvel Legends movie style figure of the X-Men figures. Got a lot more of these to come before you know it. So there's Wolverine. And next up, we're back to the wrestling. Jakks, Ruthless Aggression. Actually, Adrenaline lineup. One I've been playing the long game on. This one was also shipped in a bubble mailer like the Kane, but I told them, they asked, and I said, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to open it up, ship it in a bubble mailer, especially if it's going to save me a couple extra dollars. JBL black suit. We have JBL blue suit. I needed him in the black suit. John Cena comes with this one. I believe there's other John Cenas just like this, but I will double check just to be sure. But I've been playing the long game on this, trying to find this for a while. Tough to find JBL loose with the hat, and the hat is more than the figure most of the time. Finally found it, got it off the list. There you go. Got a lot more stuff still to go. This was a really busy week. I didn't expect it to be, but you know how that goes. I've said it before, but here's one that's really cool. I ordered this like 2 months ago. I saw a seller in one of the Facebook groups pull this up. You guys know I love the Ultimate Warrior. He's my all-time favorite. I saw this, caught me at a moment of weakness, and I picked it up. Here it is. It's a little loose figure. Not totally articulated, but really cool nonetheless. Look at that cape. This is from Arena Mexico. Some of the bootleg wrestling figures they sell outside of Arena Mexico. Obviously, the Ultimate Warrior knockoff with cape if he was at Arena Mexico. But picked this up. It was $20 shipped, something like that. Thought it'd be cool on my Miscellaneous Ultimate Warrior shelf. You know, I love Ultimate Warrior. I'll take anything Ultimate Warrior. I can't pass it up. So there that is. How about this? Here's one. I don't know if this could have went to a more deserving character. Ringside Collectibles, 2 cases of black stands. You guys know, every one of my videos I talk about these Ringside Collectibles black stands. Ringside doesn't sponsor me. They should, but they don't as of right now, I guess. I don't know, maybe they will someday, but anyways. These Ringside stands, I won these 2 stands on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. They had a giveaway, and somehow I randomly won. So I don't know if they could have went to a better home. I don't know if there's anybody in the world that orders more Ringside Collectible stands than I do. I use them for my Neca stuff. I use them for my Marvel Legends, my Star Wars, my Power Rangers, all my Mattel Elites, GI Joe. I use them for everything. Currently, I have 30 cases of these stockpiled. I like to buy them when they're cheap. That's what I do. Very happy to get those as a giveaway. They'll definitely go to a good home if somebody's going to use them and appreciate them, that's for sure. So thank you, Ringside Collectibles. Thank you, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, for hooking me up with those. Definitely needed. How about the I Love Lucy portion of the episode? And it's basically Matt Hardy Appreciation Week, I guess. Unfortunately, we have another case of hot garbage of the week, as we got a loose-armed Matt Hardy, I want to say Vengeance pay-per-view series, I believe this is. A very cool Matt Hardy. I do have that quickie joint fixed loose joint stuff I bought from eBay on a weekly purchases probably a month, 6 weeks ago. I have yet to use that yet. I need to use it. I'm hoping I could put a little dab of that will fix his arms. Fingers crossed on that one. Matt Hardy again in the loose collection this week through the door. I want to say like Adrenaline 19 from the Jeff Hardy pack. Somehow I had the Hardy, but I had the Jeff Hardy. I didn't have the Matt Hardy. Now I do. Another Matt Hardy. I gotta research this one. Save me the time, people. If you guys know what Matt Hardy this is, let me know. I can't remember what series this is from. I'm sure I could find it, but if somebody knows off the top of their head, leave me a comment. Save me some time. Show me what Matt Hardy that is. I knew I didn't have it. I looked at my collection. Hopefully it's not some kind of custom. I don't believe so. And then one of the WrestleMania pay-per-view series 2 packs. A little 2-for-1 job. Got the Matt Hardy and the Ray to complete that 2-pack set off. Been playing the long game on these. There was one mint on card that was extremely expensive, like $200, something ridiculous like that. But ended up finding both these loose mint right off the card for $20. Very cool to get those loose ones. I don't know when I'm going to finish that collection. We got some heavy hitters that I cannot track down, but I keep piecing away at it. I guess it's fun to kind of take our time, I guess. I don't know, it gives us something to talk about. All right, next up. How about more Star Wars? So we talked about the Galaxy's Edge exclusive figures. I ended up picking up these two this week. Captain Cardinal, which I thought was a total cash grab. Basically a 100% repaint with just a little addition. I had the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other shoulder in my figure hunting video. Do I need these? Don't I need these? Do I need these? I don't know. And then you got the Mountain Trooper, so I got him as well. The nice thing is that we have the Target Red card at my family, the Target credit card. You save 5% on everything you buy at Target. Very smart if you're buying a lot of stuff at Target, might as well save 5%. Nice thing is you can take these back within 90 days. So I can play the thought process on this one a little bit. Maybe I'll take them back. I don't know. I need to figure out my life with Star Wars. I feel like I can't be a completist with Star Wars. I just can't. I'm not a completist. I have a ton of Black Series. And I don't really want everybody. But we'll see. I ended up picking these two. I didn't want to miss it. But I really need the Hondo. That's the one I'm really after. I don't know if these are going to restock or not. If some of you hardcore Star Wars fans that are totally up in that news, let me know in the comments. Are those going to be restocking at Target? Are those going to be like on the shelf for a couple of months? Or is it a one-and-done shipment? I would love to know that because I need to track that Hondo down. But I don't want to pay eBay prices on it. I'd like to find it in the store. We'll see if that happens. Here's one. We don't have a ton of them. As you guys know, I'm only collecting the first series, really, or the first series from the show. Power Ranger 2-pack, GameStop exclusive, Lord Zed, Rita Repulsa. Very cool set. This one makes me pretty hot, though. I complained about this in the news of weekly purchases when this was first announced. We already had Lord Zed. There's a few changes here, but not enough to make it warrant the money. You're basically paying $50 for Rita. GameStop had a flash sale where this was $10 off. I jumped on it. That was the only reason. I didn't want to pay $50 for this because of that Lord Zed. Why wouldn't they have put Ivan Ooze in here is beyond me. I get it. It's like an anniversary pack or whatever. But put Ivan Ooze in here. It's just ridiculous. Now they'll probably release Rita again on the single carded figures. We'll see where that goes. But I got this. One of these days, I don't know if anybody out there will watch it, but I have a Power Ranger unboxing to do. I got that new Wal-Mart 2-pack. I got this 2-pack. I think I got the Yellow Ranger, the Blue Ranger, the Psycho Pink Ranger. I still got some of those to open I haven't got to. Maybe I'll do it all in a Power Rangers video. Maybe it'll be a bonus video. I've been throwing out some bonus unboxing videos every once in a while. You guys tell me if you'll watch a Power Rangers unboxing. So now, next up, we're going to finish it off. We're going to finish the show off with my favorite line of the year. I don't know how this line could be topped this year. It hits me in all the feels. Nostalgia City. Absolutely love them. And we're talking GI Joe Classified Series. So it was a big week for the GI Joe Classified Series as I ran into Cobra Commander this week. Very cool to have Cobra Commander in the lineup. I got one for mint in box, one for loose. You guys know how I am with these. Found him at Target this week, and then I got to cancel my Amazon pre-order. And actually, those were just starting to ship, so it was going to ship, and I said, I'll buy it right now at Target use my 5% off. There you have it. You can't have a GI Joe collection without Cobra Commander. We know we're going to get a bluer Regal variant coming up pretty soon, and then there's that Hasbro Pulse September 25th, 26th. That deluxe exclusive, that's a must-have Cobra Commander. That's the one I'm going to use with that Cobra Throne I have. Very happy to have Cobra Commander off the list and through the door this week. And then, what else did I find when I found Cobra Commander? Who was he chilling with? But old Gung Ho, a G.I. Joe staple as well. Last week on Weekly Purchases, I got my Amazon one through the mail. It was damaged, so that'll be the unboxing one. This will be my Mint Unbox one, so all is right in the world. I got Gung Ho off the list. Very cool. And then let's talk anxiety, G.I. Joe anxiety, Cobra Troopers anxiety, but to a lesser extent, we got Red Ninja anxiety. I did get my Red Ninja through Amazon this week, so that was cool. However, you guys watched my figure hunting video. This hasn't happened to me in years. I can't remember the last time it happened to me. I'm going into the Target store, I'm going down the toy aisle, and I see a guy holding this in his hand, coming out of the aisle, leaving towards the registers, right as I'm turning in the aisle. I missed it by seconds. I need 3 of these Red Ninjas, maybe 4. I need 1 in the box and 2 to 3 to open. It is an army builders to some extent. I don't need as many of these as some of the Vipers and Troopers that'll probably come, but I'd like to have at least 2 of these, so I need to find another one. So I missed that one, went to my other Targets in town. They all had Gung Ho, Cobra Commander, as you guys saw, but unfortunately the Red Ninja is only 1 per case. Cobra Commander's 3 per case. I get it, he's a heavy hitter, but people army build these, so it's 1 per case is pretty tough. But the nice thing about this Red Ninja, it will be available everywhere. I don't think there'll be a hard problem getting these. I got to think these will be restocking through the Christmas time frame. I'll find my ninjas. I just got to be patient. It's something I need to do more often. Be patient. I'll find it. I'm definitely not paying eBay prices. That is for sure. So there you go. And then finally, could be the figure of the year this year. Definitely will be doing an unboxing video this week of all the new Joes. You know, I have to unbox these Joes. I absolutely love them. But this week I got loose and my Mint Unbox Destro. Old school G.I. Joe fans know him as Pimp Daddy Destro, but now they've changed his name to Profit Director Destro. Awesome, awesome figure. This is one of those cool repaints that you don't necessarily have to get, but you should. Cool, like cheetah-style loincloth cape type thing. The Burning Money accessory at the top is just absolutely fantastic. I love, love, love this Destro. A few things I don't like, but primarily I love. We'll talk about it in the unboxing video. But, man, it does not get much cooler than this Destro, that's for sure. One of the heavy hitters of the Joe lineup. My only complaint with the Joe lineup, we're seeming to get a lot of the same characters, some kind of repaints or variants. We need more breadth of characters. And as we talked about at the top of the show, hopefully we'll have all those characters very soon. The Flints, the Lady Jays, all the fun ones we really want. Gotta get them. But Profit Director Destro, get this. I should have mentioned I got it from GameStop. I had this pre-order through Hasbro Pulse. I don't know when they're coming. November, it sounds like. GameStop had this in stock. I said, I'm buying them now. Shipped to me in 2 days. Got them really quick with the free shipping. A must-have. So I got these. I'll have 2 more Destros coming. Maybe I'll send them back or I'll save them. I don't know. I can use them as trade bait down the line. Maybe I'll just keep 4 of them. I like the figure that much. Maybe I'll keep 4 of them. But that's it for weekly purchases. I hope you guys all enjoyed. As usual, don't forget to like the video. Leave me comments. What did you guys get this week? I had a couple questions in there. Jump in on those if you know the answer. Help me out. Save me some time. Let me know what's going on with you guys this week. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're getting to 3,000 subscribers. I got a bunch of stuff to give away. I can give away sometime there, but I'd love to do every 1,000 we'll give something cool away. So I think we got 800 and some or 700 and some to go. We'll get there. We're growing the channel. You know, we're marching towards 3,000. This channel started at the very end of April 2020, so we're not that old of a channel. Putting in a lot of hard work over here, so make sure you subscribe, tell a friend, share it on your page, do whatever we got to do. More unboxings to come this week, as normal. So that's it, you know. Nothing really else to say, but the road goes on forever, and the party never ends. I'll see you next week.